got my buttons all buttoned down. I got my flaps out. This equipment is ready to take off. I think as we look at the technology market today, we see not one market, but many, many different markets, and that's what I think makes it exciting for entrepreneurs. There's, core infrastructure type technology advancements, security, performance, storage, etc. But the web has opened up so many new opportunities to entrepreneurs for business process automation, serving customers, and now we see how the web is moving into its next generation of media, entertainment, and so I think not only is today the market is a very exciting place, but more importantly, I believe we're in the first chapter of this interview.
My privilege to introduce this morning's speaker, Noonan, has been responsible for the overall strategic direction, growth, management, leadership of ISS since he and Chris Klaus launched the company in early 1995. Under Tom's direction, the company emerged as a premier network security management firm, and revenue soared from $250,000 in 1995 to nearly $330 million in a 12-year span. And ISS during that time spread its business to over 20 countries, driven by a workforce now of over 1,300 people. And today we know that ISS has recently become a division of IBM Global Services and is poised for a new round of growth. Those of you that know Tom know that he is active locally as well as nationally. I know he's on something like 11. He's on the AA National Board, and he's also on the TAG Board of Directors, which we greatly appreciate. Even though he's extremely busy, whenever I call Tom, he always takes the time to help wherever he can, which I certainly greatly appreciate. It's terrific to have. We now have 52 board members, but it's great to have. Some people cringe when I say we have 52 board members. How do you do that? But that might be another featured speaker series for another day. But it's great to have leadership like Tom on our board. This past Saturday, I had the pleasure of being present to see Tom's induction into the Georgia Technology Hall of Fame, an honor that's bestowed on very few and one he truly deserves. During Tom's acceptance speech, I picked up just a sampling of what it took to move the company to prominence. Like many of you, I admire people and companies that can swim upstream through uncharted waters and accomplish great things. And I think Tom will give us some insight today as to how he and his team made it happen. So without further ado, I'd like to call on the new General Manager of IBM Internet Security Systems, Mr. Tom Noonan.
Thank you very much, Tino. And from all of us at ISS, we'd like to definitely extend our welcome to you this morning. This is Building C. Lots of crazy things go on in here. This room gets rebuilt, broken down, taken up. We do advanced research projects in this building. It's kind of separate from the other two buildings on the campus, so you might have the ghost of Chris Klaus streaming around in here somewhere. One of his ideas might hit you in the head. If it does, I encourage you to seize it. Don't push it away because he's full of good ones. So thank you all for coming out on this beautiful Friday morning in Atlanta. The rain is gone, and I think the sunshine is here for the weekend. So we've got a good forecast. The topic of discussion, excuse me, this morning is the soul of the entrepreneur. And I'm not going to speak from a textbook perspective because I never made very good grades in school, even though I worked very, very hard. I'd rather speak to you from a perspective of building this company, excuse me, building this company, and more importantly, I don't want to say destroying one company, but one of my early companies was a huge failure, and I am extremely thankful that it happened when I was a young guy and not an old guy, because there wasn't much to lose, but it was a great learning experience. And then kind of compare and contrast those two situations as we talk about, the soul of the entrepreneur and building and sustaining businesses. And the other thing that I will just add as a caveat is a little, excuse me, a little good luck doesn't hurt. And I don't know how you really, I don't know how you really ensure that good luck befriends you, but I can tell you ISS has had lots of good luck. We've had good luck through unbelievably committed employees. We've had good luck by being almost too early to the market, but not too early. So we were, had we been 2 or 3 years earlier, I think we would have closed up shop and gone home. I think we've had good luck in that we've had unbelievably solid advisors for the company. And I think we've had good luck because we've had a very robust market opportunity. So then when I think about that, I say, well, these things aren't really luck. These are things you can actually prepare for, and these are things you can actually control. And I'm an investor or an advisor to many technology companies, and have been for a long time, because it's really what makes me tick. And when I really dig into what bad luck is, I often find that many times bad luck is the result of bad planning or bad execution or bad leadership, or simply, in some cases, making a bad assumption about a market opportunity or a customer need. So I'm just going to say we've had good luck, and some of it, I think, you know the old saying, luck favors the prepared mind, and I don't remember which coach said, the harder I work, the luckier I get. So I think some of that luck comes from those things, and some of that luck, who knows where it comes from, but I'm sure my partner Chris Klaus will figure that out someday too, and we'll try to patent it. Second backdrop for this morning's presentation, this is our global headquarters location for ISS. And this campus facility, we have 3 buildings, and we are fast running out of space. So we're doing what many entrepreneurs are doing when they move from 1,500 square feet to that 5,000 square feet location. We're saying, where are we going to go? And luckily for me, I have people answering those questions today, and it's not me running around looking for a grade C building that we can put 10 gig Ethernet in and do our thing. So the headquarters facility here is connected to all of our security operations centers around the world through multiple redundant connections. There are security operations centers now in Brisbane, in Tokyo, Brisbane, Australia, Tokyo, Japan, Southfield, Michigan, Atlanta, Brussels, Belgium, and in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. And so, we like to think if it's on the internet, we're probably seeing it, and we're seeing it nearly in real time because of our geostrategic locations of our security operations centers. And the importance of that is much more than it's a business that we're making money off of. It is the lifeblood of our research. By being out on the internet, by being able to observe how new threats are taking form, we can
instantaneously build new forms of defense. And so this is one of the things that uniquely differentiates the company, and it's one of the things I'm going to tell you about being an entrepreneur is for 10 years I've had Wall Street tell me, you got to be fish or fowl. You can't be a services and a technology